Okay, a guten almost Reish Chodesh, everybody. Reish Chodesh Reish Chodesh Sivan. Reish Chodesh Sivan is Mazel Te'umim. The Mazel of Reish Chodesh of Sivan is twins. The Sefer HaTorah says it's twins because it represents the marriage of Klal Yisrael to Hashem by Har Sinai. The Svardim read on Shavuos night the Ksuva between us and the Eibishter. It's also brought down in many Svarim that it's a skula in the month of Sivan for men and women to get engaged, for people to find a basherta. So it should be for all those that need it. Te'umim happens to be, this is my own observation, but the word Te'umim, Tov Aleph Vav Mem Yud Mem, is the letters of Yom Emes, which is very appropriate because in this month is the day of Torah, Matan Torah, which is Emes Knei Va'al Timkar. That's the Torah's Emes was given. Mazel Tov again to Michal Avram. It was a beautiful vart, and I think your Kala got a chance to meet some of the wonderful women here. It was, I think, very nice, and it should you should go mechayil el chayil, from better to better. Tonight, I'm recording now because tonight we have a chok, and we are mamish coming down the home stretch. Tomorrow we finish Masechta Sotah. We are holding now in Mishna Yud Beis and Yud Gimel. Mishna Yud Beis and Yud Gimel, sponsored Lila Nishmas Avram Yishai ben Shmayo Yosef, L'Refuah Shalema for Yomis ben Chayesara, Schus of Avram Yom ben Shbe Malki Yehudis, by the Fisher family, Lila Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We learn, sponsored by El Klugman family, the Refuah Shalema for Meir ben Chayesara, Kayla Million Bas Esther, Tziv Yeshima Bas Ahuva. They should all have a Refuah Shalema B'sei Shecha Yisrael. Mishemesu Nevi'im Arishan. Nevi'im Arishanim is a generic statement that refers to all the Nevi'im until Chagei Zechariah Malachi. So, Mishemesu Nevi'im Arishanim Batlu Urim V'Tumim. The Urim V'Tumim was in the folds, the choshen, the breastplate that Kohen Gadol wore, was a zeres kafel, and in the folds of the choshen was the Shem Hashem written on a parchment, and the gems that had the names of the Shvatim and also Shiftei Yeshurun on it would flash out answers. And when the Nevi'im Rishonim passed away, Batlu Urim V'Tumim, they weren't able to get Eitzah anymore from the Urim V'Tumim. Mishim Chara Beis Hamikdash, when the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, Batal HaShamir, the Shamir, which was a creature that they put on the rock, and the rock cracked open. And it's interesting, the Rav says it's a Kamin Tolas, it's a type of worm. Its creation was the size of a barley, and the Rav says that since it says that Avnei Shayam and the Avnei Milum have to be b'milu osam, it has to be complete. That means nothing could be missing, so it can't be chiseled out, because then something is missing. But the Shamir miraculously cracked it open without anything being missing. That's not the usual reason that we associate with the shamer. Usually we associate in the fact that it says that you shouldn't use a metal instrument, and therefore that's why they had to use the shamer. So, but when the Beis Mikdash was destroyed, the shamer ceased to exist, and also the Neifes Tzufim. Neifes Tzufim was a particularly delicious honey. It was delicious. It had a great fragrance. It had a great appearance, and it ceased to exist. It was honey that came from a place called Sipia. That's why it's called Neifes Tzufim. Upasku Anshe Amona, and the men of complete faith ceased to exist. These were men that gave their money to tzedakah and for zekeli v'amveyu and for Shabbos and Yom Tov. Shenemar Hoshia Hashem, save us Hashem, ki gamar chosid min aretz, because there's no more devout people on the land. Reb Shimon Gamliel Aimer Mishim Reb Yeshua miyom shecharav beis hamikdash ein yom she'ein bo klala. There's no day that there's no curse, and each day gets worse than the next. V'lo yored atal lebracha, and tal did not come down. The bracha, of course, tal never stops, but it didn't come down the blessing of multiple fruit. Benito tama peris, and the taste is taken away from the fruit. Rabbi Yossi Aimer af nital shomein peris. The fat of the fruit, which the Tiferes Yisrael learns, is the nutrition of the fruit. Some gesund also ceased to exist. Rabbi Shimon Elazar Aimer hatara not lo es hatam v'sareach. The loss of practice of Tara, because of course when we don't have a paradum anymore, we could never really purify ourselves from tumas hameis. So when Tara was ceased, not less hatam v'esareach, it was taken the taste and the fragrance, hamaisvus, and with the cessation of tithing, not lu es shoyman adogin, is taken away the nutrition of the grain. The Chachamim Oimim has nus, immorality, vakshafim, and sorcery, kilu es hakol, destroyed everything, and it wrecked the world. Again, I want to ask anybody who can to please support the second minyan tomorrow night. The second minyan is going to be tight, so we need a little extra assistance. Any able-bodied men that can help us with the second minyan would be appreciated. Reb Chanani ben Akash Amaratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakos Is Yisrael L'Fika Chir B'Lem Torah Mitzvos Shenem Adinoi Chafetz L'Man Tzidkoi Yagdol Torah V'Yadeh.